Round 6 of the 2021 FIA European Historic Rally Championship was held in northern Spain in the beautiful countryside surrounding the historic town of Pravia. The Rally de Asturias Historico was originally going to be held in May, but was moved to September due to the COVID-19 pandemic. On Thursday evening as the sun set, the cars gathered in the centre of Pravia for the ceremonial start of the rally in front of a good-sized crowd.
Well, it's local for us. All we got Plymouth, Santander, 2.5 hours. We're here. Ideal. So it's a good rally. Roads are really, really top notch. Really quick for the brave, and organisers just want you here.
Super, very good, fast stages. Some of the roads have been resurfaced since we were here in 2019. Obviously this is a different car. I was here with Will in the BMW M3. But James and I are getting on quite well, apart from the language barrier. Everybody struggles to understand the Northern Ireland man. But no, we're really looking forward to it. It should be a great event.
There was even a special presentation to round out the evening. The first leg would feature 5 stages, with the number 1 Ford Sierra Cosworth of Daniel Alonso and Adrian Perez taking the start first. There was heartbreak for the number 9 VW Beetle as a broken crankshaft sidelined the car on the opening stage. The number 2 Audi Quattro was leading the way, with the Italians taking the fastest time on 3 of the 5 stages on the opening day. The number 3 Ford Escort was keeping pace with the Audi, the Spaniards taking the fastest time on stage 4. The number 1 Ford Sierra of Daniel Alonso was leading category 4, but was suffering from a loss of power which was caused by the turbo. The team kept the car in the rally in 3rd overall. The number 4 Subaru of Antonio Sainz was also having problems with lack of power, but the Spanish crew kept going until the end of the day. The number 6 Porsche was leading category 2 after 3 stages, but then a problem dropped the Italians down the order, with the 911 stopping on the final stage of the day. This promoted the number 5 Ford Escort into Category 2 lead and 4th overall. The number 7 Ford Escort was moved up a place into 2nd in Category 2 by the end of the 5th stage. The cars headed back to Pravia for the overnight stop, with Zippo holding an 8-second lead over Jesus Ferrero's Ford.
It's very good. It's a very difficult first leg because the stage is very fast and I'm not able to drive with this speed. But we don't make mistakes because we think about the championship. But in some stage we have a lot of fun.
Ernie Graham was leading Category 2 over 2 minutes ahead of James Potter's Escort.
First day of Asturias Rally was absolutely brilliant. The stages here are very good quality, tarmac stages, flow really well, and we really enjoyed driving them. So we had a pretty good run, and I think we're well poised for day 2.
Daniel Alonso was leading Category 4, 90 seconds ahead of Antonio Sainz.
No, a real bad day. The problem is we don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do?
No, we tried everything. We thought it was fuel. I don't know. And now we have tried, we changed the turbo, everything we could. And as soon as I go into the throttle, boom, the engine is finished.
It's a misfire or?
No, it's completely if I go quickly to the throttle, if I go very slowly, I can arrive to 5,000 RPM. If I go to the throttle, I have no engine.
Oh.
Day 2 would feature 7 stages, and by mid-morning the temperatures were already up to 25 degrees Celsius. It was going to be a hot day in Spain. The number 8 Chrysler Sunbeam of Tim and Steve Jones was still in the rally in 8th overall. The number 2 Audi of Zippo and Dennis Bacino started to pull away from the chasing Ford Escort, but Ferrero wasn't going to make it easy for the Italians, taking the fastest time on 2 of the 7 stages. The number 1 Ford Sierra was still struggling with the loss of power, but Alonso was making the best of it despite a late charge by Antonio Sainz, the Subaru going quicker than the Ford on the last 4 stages. The number 5 Ford Escort of Ernie and Karen Graham was still out in front in Category 2.
1 right and 6 right. 1 right and 6 right. And the 3 right. Up and left. Left to right. And turn up and left. Brilliant. Look up mid. 2 right and the square left. 2 right and the square left.
The number 6 Porsche 911 of Paolo Pasuti and Giro Campis was back in the rally, Vasuti was on a mission and outpaced the leading Ford Escort on 6 to 7 stages, but with over 3 minutes to make up, the Italians were unable to get onto terms with the leader. However, they did get ahead of the number 7 Ford Escort, pushing James Potter and Michael Johnson into third spot by the end of stage 12. It was then back to Pravia to toast the victors and for Zippo and Dennis Pacino to celebrate their 5th Category 3 and 3rd overall win of the 2021 season.
In the podium, there came Zippo and Pacino. Son los ganadores, son los vencedores. Desde el segundo tramo cronometrado han estado. Desde el segundo tramo.
Andrea, that's a fantastic result for you.
Yeah. Yes, it's an amazing race because the stages are really technical and faster. It's the first time for me in Asturias, and I don't think to have this result at the end. So I'm really happy because we worked very hard during the last year for improve the car, and now the Quattro is an amazing car.
You say Asturias is very different from the rallies you've done this year so far? Very different?
Yeah, not more different, but so the first stage, the first race is in Sanremo is totally different from the other race of the championship because Sanremo is slower and the other race is faster, but this is more faster than the other race and more technical of the other. The tarmac is a little bit slippery, but we have a lot to enjoy in this race.
Ferreiro y otros pilotos españoles y que está inmensamente feliz con esa celebración que tiene.
Daniel Alonso and Adrian Perez had arrived at the podium but without their car, as the engine had stopped at scrutineering.
Ganadores de categoría 4, los coches del 82 al 90 en el equipo de Asturias. Terceros clasificados Daniel Alonso, el avilecino, cerca de
Ernie and Karen Graham celebrated their 2nd Category 2 win in a row after the win in Finland last month.
Yeah, brilliant weekend here in Asturias. This is one of our favourite rallies. The roads here are absolutely lovely. We really enjoyed driving them and with a really good run. We came here to try and consolidate our position in the championship, and we drove accordingly and we've ended up with a category win, and I think that's really helped us in the championship.
Ese mechero Zippo y por el fuego, ese fuego que lleva encendido. Ahí están, ganadores.
Next stop on the 2021 calendar is Italy, with the 33rd Rally Elba Historico in 2 weeks' time.
Acompañado